Hello Corkies, welcome back. Are you ready for some dessert? And
yeah.
Dessert wine, that is. What are we having today, Bryn?
Today is Jackson-Triggs Vidal Icewine. It's from a winery in Canada.
Yep, it's one of a lot of awards up there in Canada. And wait till you see what we're pairing it with. Oh my gosh, stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome to Cork and Java, your go-to place for wine and coffee reviews and how-tos. Today we got an ice wine, which is a dessert wine, and here on this channel we like to enhance and enrich your experience with all your favorite beverages from all around the world. And if that sounds interesting to you and you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button below so you're notified when future videos come out. And if you like this, give us a thumbs up. So, ice wines typically are dessert style wines with a residual sugar in it, and how they make it traditionally, and this is done in Canada, it's a little bit easier there than most places around the world. They wait till it gets cold enough for the grapes to freeze on the vines before they pick the grapes. Then they pick the grapes, and while they're still frozen they press them, and because a lot of the water in the grape is still frozen, it kind of concentrates a lot more sugar and a lot more of that flavor out of the grapes than you would get if you harvested when it was warmer and not frozen. This one is actually pressed at an average of -10 degrees, and I don't know if that's Celsius. Yeah, Celsius, -10 degrees Celsius, because this is Canada here. Yeah, so this is gonna have a lot of sugar in it, and it's gonna be great for pairing with dessert foods, and we got some dessert foods to pair this with, and we'll see how it goes.
All right.
So yeah, let's start off with the color. First off, it pours thick, almost like syrup out of that thing, and that's pretty common with dessert wines in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's
very golden yellow.
Yep.
But yeah, thick for sure.
It's a lot darker than most white wines are, and that's just because it's got so much more of the sugars and flavors just concentrated in there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's give it a sniffy sniff. Definitely sweet. Getting some like apricot and a little bit of apple notes in there too.
Mm-hmm.
But also it's got
some tartness too, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think this is going to have some acidity in there,
mm-hmm.
Which hopefully will balance out that sweetness. But it's got a little bit of a bouquet on there too, of just kind of some flowery, maybe rose notes on there.
I agree.
Yeah, let's give it a taste.
All right.
Ooh, that's sweet. That's good though.
Yeah.
Still getting some of that kind of peachy notes, some apricot notes, but also a lot of honey on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting, it's almost like a mead to me. But yeah, I mean, sometimes with dessert wines, it's like, you know it's gonna be sweet, but it's got kind of some off-putting fruit notes that just don't mix well with it. I think this is the full package of really good fruit notes and really nice sweetness, along with a little bit of acid there to balance it out.
Yep, I totally agree with that. It's got the perfect amount of sweetness. For a dessert wine, it's not too sweet. It's not sweet enough, but there's just a little bit of tartness to make your lips pucker, your cheeks pucker.
I agree. You want to pair this with something?
Yeah.
All right, so what I got for our dessert pairing today, and this is one of my favorites, it is crackers with cream cheese and a little bit of jelly on top. And one of my favorite things to pair with dessert wines is cream cheese, and it just, the creaminess of the cheese mixed with the sweetness of the wine just usually makes a really good combination. So I'm excited to see how this goes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. The first rule of pairing dessert wines with your dessert is always make sure your wine is sweeter than what your dessert is. And that's the case here, because what that does is it tones, when you're eating something sweet with your wine's going to automatically become less sweet, and you don't want it to tip the scales to where your dessert is sweeter than your wine, because then your wine is going to start tasting bitter and not taste like a dessert wine anymore. So it definitely brought the sweetness levels down a little bit, but it still remains sweet and a really good pairing with that, and especially with the creaminess.
I was gonna say, it seems so creamy and smooth.
Yeah,
it's really good.
It smooths it out like a lot. I mean, I can't not have another one right now.
Yeah, that was delicious. That was a really good pairing idea. I don't usually like jelly. If I have a peanut butter and jelly, I just want peanut butter, but this was perfect. Awesome.
So yeah, let's rate this one. Keep in mind, this is in between the $20 and $25 price point.
Well, it's well worth the $20 to $25 for me. I would give this one 92.
I was going to give it a 92 as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're right on the money there.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at Cork and Java. Please leave a comment down below with what your favorite dessert wine is, or what is your favorite dessert to pair with wine. We'd like to know.
We have a website. Come visit us at corkandjava.com. We keep all the content for beer, wine, coffee, anything you want to look at to your little heart's desire about beverages. They're all there. We also have a Facebook group, Cork and Java. Come find us there and talk with us about coffee and wine. We also have a Twitter handle, Cork Java, and a Pinterest page, Cork and Java.
Yep, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys online, especially in Facebook. Until next time, bottoms up.